newfound realization. I've been suppressing my creativity, my expression, all of that. I've been suppressing it. And got the deer. Look at this. The deer. You probably can't see him, but I've been suppressing my expression and my creativity, all of that. And I also was having a lot of mental issues going on as well. Like I was dealing with a lot of shit internally, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and so I finally had to let go. I feel like that's what it was. Well, what part of it at least. I just had to let go, and part of letting go was accepting my passion and my gifts for what they are, because what I was doing a lot was I would see. I feel like my gift to me that I feel is one of my strongest things is music. Like I love music. Like I've always loved music. I love listening to it. I love creating it. I love curating it. I just love music. Like everything music, I love it. Right? And I used to be asking, I was going through this whole mission of trying to find my purpose and find my passion. But I always would just push over music. Like that would always be the main thing that I would push over. Never would. I'd be like, oh yeah, I like to do that. I like music, but when it comes to making music, like somebody would be like, oh yeah, it's something about music, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I just like to do it on my spare time. Like that's just a hobby. I don't really take it serious. Keep in mind, right? When I first started making music, it was about 4 years ago, and Lige, who I make music with him. He's one of my closest friends. It was one day where, because this was when I was in it started first when I was in high school. So this was maybe 2019. And I had made this app, I had downloaded this app. I don't know if you guys have ever did it before, but it was one of those apps where you could like record yourself and you could put a little phony auto tune on your voice. Look, we got a friend here. But you could put a little phony auto tune on your voice and record something. And you could pull up a beat too. Like the beats were not that good, but they were still something. It was something to do. And what I did was, I didn't know how to make no music, but I used to listen to music so much. And this was around when I used to listen to a lot of like underground music and whatnot. So this is back like when it was inspiring me to want to make some music, but I just did it as a joke because I didn't really think I could actually make music. Like that's how I used to think, like, oh, I could never actually do this, right? But what happened was I made the song. It was some trolling shit, and then that was that. Then maybe like 2 years after that, I had sent the song to Lige, just like, look at the song I had made, like just jokingly, like, yo bro, look at this that I made. I don't even think I never showed it to you. And then, but he heard it and he was like, bro, you should probably try to learn how to make music and stuff. And I'm just like, I probably wouldn't be able to do that, because in my mind I'm thinking making music or just rapping or anything is just hard to do, because for whatever reason I just didn't know how to do it, so I assumed it was hard. But he was like, nah bro, like just try it. Like it's probably not as hard as you think it's gonna be, right? And let me see how this looks. Yeah, fuck that. Let's pull this back. Okay. So basically, he was like, bro, you need to try it. Like just playing around. We used to work together. And he was just like, bro, you should try it. You just try it, bro. Like we was literally working together. We wasn't doing nothing better. So he like, bro, just try it, bro. I'm like, probably said some bullshit, like, some ABC rhyme, something like that. So I'm like, but then he like, all right, but he had started making music first, like actually going and making it, but he just was like, so then I kind of was a little intrigued though. So I used to kind of sit in the house and like I try to just practice rhyming my words and putting together flows and stuff, just practicing the craft, because I just wanted to see where it would take me, because I was intrigued, I was interested. So he was able to pique my interest in it. So then I don't know how I want to hold this, but shit, you gonna get it. Y'all gonna get the video how y'all gonna get it. So then eventually, so I used to just write songs on my phone to beats, like listen to beats, write it in my notes. Then I used to screen record. I used to screen record my voice, just rapping the song I made just to try to see how it would sound. So I did that a lot of times, and then eventually I took it to the studio. I'm not gonna lie. First time I went to the studio, shit was ass. Like the songs were ass. It's like this one song that niggas that Lige always used to say like he used to fuck with it, but that's just because that was probably the most complete song it was for me to be a beginner. But it was ass. If we being honest, the songs were ass. So I'm like, but here's the thing. This is how I found out that I liked it, because they were ass. And instead of saying, it's not for me, I decided to say, nope, I'm gonna get good at this, so they won't be ass. That was where the second level of where my interest was peaked. So now we keep. So then I kept going, and then I kind of just kept going to the studio from there, right? And so from that point on, I've been consistently making music from that point on, and we're in 2025. That was 2021. So, and it was a point in time where I actually took this shit serious, like, because in my own head I used to say stuff like, I wasn't trying. I used to say stuff like, I don't want to necessarily be a rapper, but I wouldn't mind if I just magically blew up. You feel me? So like I would make music. I've dropped a tape before. I've dropped a few tapes. I have like 3 tapes out. One of them, I will get to it, but I had dropped a tape in 22, right? And I had I put a whole tape together. That's how much I would go to the studio. Like was able to put a whole tape together. I have cover art, everything. I even went to New York one time and shot a music video in Times Square. And the video for the time period, it was cool. I just feel like I was a little stiff in the video. But the fact that I went through all of that, like I actually was really doing this. Like I was really putting my energy into this. And then I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of for some reason I got discouraged by it. Like, yeah, I took I don't know why I was on it was a shroom trip. I took a shroom while I was out there. I took some shrooms while I was out there, and during the shroom trip, for some reason they led me to being discouraged with the music. So I kind of just stopped taking it as serious. Like I would still make the music, but I would drop it. I wouldn't promote it though. I'd keep dropping it. I would send it to my friends. I'd be making music. I just wasn't confidently doing it, right? So I kind of like put it on a back burner. Honestly, it wasn't even on a back burner. It was not anything. It was just I make music, and people who know me know I make music and everything. But I never, and I've always still, that's what I said, keep in mind that besides making it, I've always loved music. I love listening to music. I love all kinds of music. I will literally listen to anything. My ears are open for anything. If it's good, it's good. I always have a saying that says, the way I look at music, every person has at least one good song. If you actually seriously if you seriously make music, every person has at least one good song. That's how I look at it. Because music's subjective. Like, it's art. It's still art. It's all art at the end of the day. So basically, after that, I kind of got, and then I had kind of got lost in the whole like day trading, and I was caught up in just making money, because that's what I thought my purpose was. Literally, I thought my purpose was hold up, fuck, my camera trimmed out. Okay, we good. I thought my purpose was literally making money, even though that, it sounds kind of crazy, but like I thought my purpose was literally to make money, and it wasn't. It was definitely not that. And I learned that pretty fast, that wasn't really my no, I didn't learn fast. I'm lying. I just lied. Didn't learn that fast. I spent the same 21 through 25 is the same time I spent chasing money, and thought it was gonna be through trading, and I thought that was gonna be my way out or whatnot. So yeah, so I just couldn't figure out like what I wanted to do with my life, because I'm just like, bro, like this whole chasing money thing is just not cutting it. I'm not happy. None of this. Like it wasn't making me happy doing that, but I didn't know what else to do because you know the world we live in, you know the country we live in. Everybody tells you that if you're not chasing money, if you're not trying to be the richest person in the world, then you're shitballing, I guess, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So I was like forcing myself to not want to do music because I'm just thinking about how. And I also was thinking about music and making music and putting music out and doing something with it and using my music, my gift that I was given, as a way to impact people. I'm thinking about the industry side of music and the being famous and all that, and it's just like it was just kind of throwing me all the way off from it. I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I went down enough rabbit holes about the music industry and all that stuff. It wasn't appealing to me at the time. So I just was like, fuck that music shit. I just keep making it and I'll just keep listening to it. You feel me? But it don't gotta be nothing. But as I'm saying, like I have for a lot recently, I was not happy. And I couldn't figure out why I wasn't happy. I just knew I was happy. I was just unhappy with the reality I was living. And it was because I was chasing money, didn't have no real passion, didn't have no real purpose and goals that led up to my purpose. It was just repackaged and repurposed ways to say that it's money, it's always money, right? So I finally let it go and just said, bro, your passion is music, bro. Like, because I've been trying to think, and then that's what I say, because then I realized, I'm like, well, the person I am, I'm a very creative person. I love creativity. I love art. I love all that. I love all types of different arts. I like to dress. I like fashion. I've just picked up this visual arts. Like, I got a camera now. I'm learning how to edit videos and stuff. Like, so I'm very tapped in with my creative side, and I wanted to live off that. Like, I want to be able to live off that, like thrive through my creativity. So I kept trying to dance around the music. Like, I'm like, well, maybe let me find another passion that's creative, like, or another medium within creativity to express art that's not music, because I just kept just pushing music off. Then I finally was just like, bro, why are you suppressing your expression? Like, you express yourself the best in music. That's one of the ways you can express yourself the best, in music. Why? It's like, so why are you pushing that off? Why are you minimizing it? Why are you not treating it like what it is? It's a gift. Like, everybody can't make music. Like, everybody is not good at making music. That isn't everybody's thing. And not saying it like I'm the GOAT at music or anything. I'm just saying everybody has a thing. Everybody has different things they're good at. And I also enjoy the process of music and what goes into music. Just, I enjoy music. So I'm like, why are you trying to take this away from yourself? Why? And I realized it was just because of you let the outside energy in, and you're letting the outside opinion of everything dictate what I'm doing, right? So, and then I realized that's what's gonna fuel all of this. It's gonna be the fact that fuck a label. And when I say fuck a label, not a record label, fuck a label, like labels of people, fuck identity-based label, whatever the fuck this society be telling people, fuck that shit, bro. Really, I'm telling you, fuck that shit. That's what I'm pushing. Fuck that shit. You can be whatever the fuck you want. You can be whoever the fuck you want. We are creating everybody here is creating all our realities. Whether you are conscious that you're creating it or subconsciously creating it, we all creating our own realities. So the reality that I want to create is one that I can creatively express myself, and I can thrive in life off of that, because that's what I want to do. I don't want to be nobody's corporate slave. I don't want to be no slave to the system, bro. I want to create my own shit. Like, you feel me? So and that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna keep suppressing my expression to conform to this world. Fuck that shit. So fuck a label. Fuck what everybody else, these imaginary rules that we're given in life. Like, because we're literally, because everything that we live, everything that we go through in life that we think is the rules of life are fake. It's man-made. All this shit is man-made. It's man-made laws, man-made rules, man-made labels, man-made this. Everything is, you can't, everybody, there's always somebody saying you can't do this, but then you also can't do that, but then you can't do this. It's all these fucking rules. Fuck that shit. Wear what the fuck you want, dress how you want, appear how you want, act like you want, do what the fuck you want, do whatever it is, bro. And then that's what I'm saying, as long as it's within love, though. You feel me? Just do right by, and then you do all of that while doing right by people who do right by you. As simple as that. Like, all that, these hard rules and this list, fucking scroll of shit you can't do and can do. Says who, bruh? Like, says who? Like, when I was younger, I used to get in trouble a lot in school because I was because I would talk too much. Like, free will. Like, what do you to mean I can't talk? Like, that's what I'm saying. Just it's all this shit's fake, bro. So, fuck that shit. Fuck all that shit. That's when I realized, that's my realization, that I've been suppressing my art and suppressing myself and my passions. I'm not doing that no more. So, this is me letting you guys know, I make music. I enjoy making music. And I'm gonna keep making music. And I'm gonna put it out. And I'm gonna actually put it out so people can really see what I'm capable of. Because I feel like I've been told a lot of times I've been in a hermit crab mode where I just kind of I always stay to myself. I keep everything to myself. I don't exude myself enough. So with that being said, you're gonna get a lot more music. You're just gonna get a lot more everything, because this is just me. Like, you're gonna get a lot more of everything that is revolving around me saying fuck labels, showing any kind of freedom base that I want to do, and I'm gonna put it through you're gonna see it however you see it, however I decide that I want to express it that day. But that's what we on, and I'm not looking back after this, because that other shit that shit wasn't making me happy, and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't happy, and now I know why I wasn't happy, because ever since I started, I accepted it for what it was. I accepted it because I had to realize I need to stop trying to change myself. I'm who I am. Don't change it. I can't change that. Like, you can't change who you are. Even though you can choose your reality, you can be who you want, there is a certain archetype or certain characteristics that are given to you, though, to start off with, and they're just things you cannot change. Prime example, if you are supposed to be a creative, well, we're all creators. That's another thing. That's another sidebar. We're all creators in this world, but specifically an artist meant to create art and express art. Doing anything else is just not going to align with you. So just do what you're supposed to be aligned to do. Like, and that's what, and I'm talking to myself, but that's, if you take, you know what I'm saying? If that resonates with you, if that resonates. But yeah, so from now on, I'm not conforming. I'm not suppressing. I'm not making myself small because of the system. Fuck that shit. I'm going to be exactly what I'm supposed to be. And yeah, so that's what this is. Simple as that. That's all I need to come and say.